Hello friends, it's Sherry. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I'm here to do a little flip through of this Yahtzee journal. So I showed this little Yahtzee instruction booklet in one of my Thrifty Thursday videos, and someone asked me to alter it, so that's what I did. So on the outside I just have this little orange batik fabric on the spine and as the little closure. So let's just take this off. I have a little pin here decorating the closure. It's just a little bull pin with a bead on it. So cute though on that little closure. And this is the goodie bag, and this is something else I'll show you in a second. But yeah, here it is. This is the spine, and just put that on for decoration. This is the 4th video, so maybe if you've watched all 4, you'll remember my reasoning behind what I did here. I've got fabric on the edge of the front cover and the back cover here. So that's for strengthening, but also the color goes well with the colors in this little booklet. So as we open up, this little booklet's from 1956. And I'm going to link the other videos below so that you can, and I might have them in a playlist by the time I post this or publish this video. But if you hadn't seen the first 3 videos working on this little journal, that'll be about in my description box. But I left this because it has the copyright here, 1956. Well, it says 1956 1961, doesn't it? Oh no, that's the address. I think that's the address, and this is the copyright, 1956. And then, so I wanted to leave this. I didn't want to cover any of this up because I thought it was so cool, right? So the first page here, I did a little drawing card and clipped it on with, this is from Postal Love, a wine label that I backed with some paper, some pretty, what I call my, what I have right now as handmade paper, but it's just printed. So it's nice paper, and it's kind of thick, and it's pretty. So I've been using that a lot lately. I don't have very much of it, but this might be the end of it. I'm not sure if I have more, but anyway, it's so pretty on the back of a journaling card, and you can write on there. And this is really made to be a writing journal, or keep your lists or whatever, reminders, ideas, things like that. So that's what I left. Plenty of room for the person that's getting this, and it is spoken for, but I'll be making more of different types of booklets. I really like doing this type of little, redoing a little booklet type thing. So I'll be doing more of these. But yeah, that's the wine label from Postal Love. And I just clipped it on this, by the way, this little paper clip came with the 1954-1955 grocery receipts that I picked up at an estate sale. It was in that box. So this paper clip is from like the 1950s, I guess. So that is in there. It's a cute little old paper clip. Then I have some music paper here. So she can, the person that's getting this can cover this up. She can, maybe she loves this song, or maybe she just loves seeing music and it's coffee dyed, so it's really pretty. But if she wants to put some writing paper on here, she can put something on here and, go ahead and use that page, both sides, for writing too. This was coffee dyed and Rit dyed, so that's why you see some pink. It was burgundy Rit dye, and you can see some of that on there too, so it came out really pretty. This is a ledger paper, and on this side I have a pocket decorated with a label from Postal Love. And this is one of the journaling cards we did together on camera, and this is the back like cardstock piece from the 1950s grocery store receipts. And so you see this here, this was from the receipts, and this was the, like I said, the cover, like the cover of it. And I just kind of did some collaging back here of some pieces I had here, different pieces of just goodies and ephemera and things. So that is that. Just some vintage stuff. And then this was the only page in this booklet. So, it's at 2 pages, but here's one side of it. The Yahtzee instruction rules. And again, she can leave this like this if she wants the actual rules, or, just for the fun of it, really, or she can cover it up. I did on this side, I didn't cover it up, but I did put a little hinged card here. So here's the rest of some of the instructions. And I showed you this card in one of my videos, and what I ended up doing here was I hinged it on. Here's a little hinge right here, so it folds out like this. So she can write here on the back of the card. And it's a papery card, it's not cardstock. And then on the inside, here's the inside where she can also write. And here's how I decorated the inside. Just simple, but so pretty. I used one of my actual pressed flowers from my backyard. It's almost like Mod Podged on there. I put glue on the back of the flowers. I used art glitter glue in case you didn't see those videos where I did one of these in one of my videos, one of my pressed flowers. But yeah, just art glitter glue on the back, and then I put some on the stem, but the stem wasn't glued down really good here, so I just put some on top of the stem too, so it would be nice and glued down, like it's not gonna move, you know, just by opening and closing it or anything. I feel like it's very secure. And then I also put this little word over it too, and that helps secure the stem. So that's the word notes. I thought that was cute on the inside of a card, so she can write on there. And then you can see lots of nice paper just for writing, really. Or if she does want to glue something in here, she can do that. So that's what that is. And then there's some paper here. It had a butterfly on it, and just, you know, I used my cutoffs too in here. Some more music, some graph paper. And then on the graph paper I have fold out. So I did go ahead and end up putting a little one of the pieces from Postal Love on that to decorate that little fold out. And then another ledger piece of paper here. For this pocket, we did part of this, I believe, on video. So how I decorated this was, you know, with these 3 pieces here. And this little ticket I left as a pocket. So in that pocket I have this little journaling card. It's just like a little mini journaling card there. And that's the ticket pocket. And then the ledger paper pocket, I have this. This is a little envelope, so this is from Postal Love too. And what I had done was I had opened up this envelope for, I didn't know what I was going to use it for, but I left it open, so this could be like a little secret journaling spot here. It's just an old little envelope that I found. I think it was by itself at a thrift store. You know what I mean? Like when I see these little envelopes, sometimes they're just by themselves, like one little envelope, and I was like, well, I'll take it, you know, nobody else wants it, and I can do something with that, right? So that's what I did. I opened it up and left that as secret journaling there, and decorated it a little bit. So here's some more pretty papers. This is what I'm calling my echo dyed paper. It's not really echo dyed, it just looks like it is, but it was printed that way, so it's super pretty, I think. I put some little Tim Holtz girls here. And in the pocket I have this little vintage, you know, little old bookmark there. And then here's this is a little, and I put some of these in my Christmas bundles that they're already sold, but I'm sure I might have another one soon, maybe this week. And I put some of these in there usually, and they're little Christmas tags, okay? So see, there was a little sticky piece here. You peel that off and stick it down onto your gift, right? So it's a little gift tag. So what I did was I used one of the belly bands, or one of the labels or bands from the Postal Love goodies that I received, and I made a belly band inside here, okay? And in the belly band right here I have a little, this is a tiny envelope, okay? So in the tiny envelope I have some goodies. Let me show you. Let me show you if I can get them out. They are tiny, but yeah, this is a little envelope that I printed, so I made that little envelope. And then in here I just have some little labels in case you might want to decorate a little bit. So I have memories, notes, the word notes on a label, and the word journal. And this is just a little teeny tiny tag that I had made from scrap manila folder. It's distressed. So that's what's in this little teeny tiny envelope. 4 things. So I thought that was a fun little spot there. And that just was in that envelope, in that pocket. So this is the middle, and if you didn't see the first video, I just sewed right down the middle of the papers that I put in here. I sewed right down the middle with my sewing machine, so that's how it's bound. And so the back half here, so this envelope I used another, and we did this on video where I used, sorry, I used one of my other, I had two sitting here, little pressed flowers. So the other one is right here with a little label on top again to help secure that very fine, delicate stem. Okay, and in here I just have a piece of ephemera that I had in my stash. Just a pretty little journaling card to write on or decorate with. And then I decided to alter a couple of these because I have had some of these little photo slides for a good while. I mean, I've had some for over a year, a few, and then I picked up some recently, a bunch, at a thrift store, and I have some in my shop now. But this is a cardboard one. I wanted to try that out first because I've never actually, I don't think I've ever actually altered one, and I was like, well, let me, you know, I found this bunch more. Now I can actually use them. I don't have to feel like I don't have enough to use, right? So I used this one and just altered it this way. I have a piece of that movie film that I showed you in one of my videos where I was working on this. This is the white part that was in the front of that film strip, and I distressed it so it would show up a little bit better. This is an actual pressed flower here that I bought. I found these at a thrift store, and they were real pressed flowers in a little bag that ended up at the thrift store. So I used one there. It looks like a pansy, doesn't it? Or a poppy. I think maybe a pansy. A little Tim Holtz girl here, and this little piece of trim that I used for like a little tab. I tried to sew this on. I was going to let you guys know whether I could sew through here, and I don't know if it was the flower thickness, but I was able to sew right up to the flower, and then my sewing machine wouldn't go anymore. And I was like, whatever, I'll just glue it on and use some Fabri-Tac on there. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was the thickness or hardness of this, or this just the you know, the flower, the trim, and the little slide there, but it just would not go through there, and I didn't want to break my needle, so I didn't force it or anything. I tried to force it, like turning the wheel, but it still wouldn't go. So I said that no, I'm not going to break my sewing machine. So here's another pocket here. This is the one where we did this on video, where we put the little orange ticket here as a pocket. So I have a little label here, and I just received this one in Happy Mail. So pretty, right? So it's a little tiny tag. So that is in that pocket. And then I have it decorated also with some Tim Holtz people. And then in here, this is the other back of a receipt pad, the cover, that had these pretty lines on it, you know, from the 1950s. And then we decorated this side together. So this is just a collage that we did, and we said she could write here if she wanted, or glue something on here. So that is in that pocket. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can put it like that. Okay. And then as we turn here on this little flip out, I did put a little ticket from Postal Love there. It's just like a little tab for that little flip out. And the music. And more pretty papers, the instructions here. And then this is another ledger pocket where we did part of this together. We did most of it together. We put the film strip on here and a little button that we decided looked like a movie reel. And then I put the little words on after the video. I thought it needed something else, and I put the little things words on there. It just says the little things sticker, word sticker. And then in this pocket, I just put in this, I didn't want to cover this back up. I just thought I'll let her do that, or do whatever if she wants to glue this down somewhere. It's kind of not super thin or anything, but it's not like cardstock, but a nice little, pretty kind of unique looking bridge score sheet there. So super cute on that. And then this is another little altered photo slide. So on this one, I just put the film strip again, distressed it, and I made sure I put the little squares that you see on the top there. I made sure I put them over the film so that you could see that dark color through those. I thought that was pretty. And then this little number, a little Tim Holtz boy, and he's the one with the arm leaning on something, so it worked out perfect. So he's leaning over this little picture. And then just the words, corner of your heart is what it says there, corner of your heart. I think those might be Tim Holtz words, I'm not sure. I think I got those in Happy Mail though. And then just the rest of the pretty paper. And then the last pocket here, which is on the back cover. Here's the back cover in case I didn't show it. And then this is a Viewmaster reel. And I had another flash card out here. I was going to use a smaller one with a blank back and make it into a journaling card. But I decided to use this one. It was another little, it's a smaller flash card. I didn't cut it down or anything. And I believe I think I got those at a thrift store. These little ones like this. See, there's one side and there's the other. Anyway, I decided just to make it into a little notepad. So I cut some paper to fit on here from my scrap box and just sewed across the top and used one of these little labels to decorate the top here from Postal Love, and it matched the colors here too, so that's one reason, yellow and orangish. So, and there's your little Viewmaster pocket. So that is done with the little tie closure. And then I picked out, I had some envelopes. I have some kind of collaged envelopes in my stash here that I've made before. I picked this one out because it had the orange on it, so it matches as much as possible. The one that matched the most anyway. Here's the back. Just some, this was an old newspaper. Yeah, see it says 1985 right there. I think this was from an old newspaper that I was using up here. See all the old newspaper pieces. I think this is one my son brought me that he found at a house he was working at. And he brought it home and said, "Mom, can you use this?" And I was like, "Of course I can." So yeah, I just used some pieces of it on this envelope here and a few other envelopes. But here's what I put in here, just some things that she can use to add to pages, or, you know, make writing spots. Let's see, I said I would, in one of my videos, I said I would add some, include some of these orange tickets because they go with the journal. And they're interesting on the front and the back, and I thought she might like to read the back. Good things, good this date only, and different things. There's a whole bunch of fine print there, but those are fun. Then some little labels. I just punched these out. I have a paper punch that you can punch out these little size labels here. So a bunch of those, that size. I think I have some more in here somewhere. This is a vintage postage label that you know, it's the red, white, and blue, and it's the from to label. So that this I make my own Rolodex card. So this is one that I made out of some paper, you know, some pretty paper. It's craft colored and it has that green decoration. This is some of the scrap of the handmade paper that I was using in the journal. This is just some coffee dyed paper pieces that she can shape these or whatever, corner round them, tear them, whatever, but they can be used to glue down on the pages with writing if she wants to make some writing spots out of these. There's a few little pieces in here of that. And then some more of these pieces with the lines, the yellow and blue lines, so that she can also make writing spots. That's what this journal is all about, pretty much. There's a little tiny writing spot there. Some index cards that have been cut down to little pieces that can make nice writing spots. Here's a little one here, just a plain one. Oh, here's the other label I was talking about. It can be a label or a little mini writing spot. So yeah, that is the goodies in the goodie bag, or the goodie envelope here. So that's going in there. And this is going to fit, I hope, in here. Let's see if it's wide enough. I got it out to see if it would fit in here. So once I have it all tied up, I think it will fit in here. And so it's going to come in here in this little drawstring bag. Yeah, yep, it'll fit. So everything will go in there and be mailed off to its new owner. And thank you for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed this I left the strings, guys. I don't know. I didn't say it in this video, but I showed it in the first video. So she can cut those off if she doesn't like them, but I think they're kind of cool. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I do plan on, as I find other little booklets to alter, I do plan on doing some more of these little fun things. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time in my next video. So have a great day and happy crafting.